Hey friends,
Hey, it's Abby.
and it's Emily.
Welcome back to the Her Walk His Way podcast. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's a new year. We thought it would be fun if we just had some silly episodes kind of talking about our year.
Yeah.
So this episode we're just going to talk about everything we did this year. Have a good reflection moment.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We took a week off. If you're tracking, we took a week off to get our life back together after the holiday chaos. Yeah.
I'm still recovering. It was really bad.
The best word to use.
Oh, yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
That's true.
Had a good time. How did your turkey go?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. Lots of compliments. I was told I'm domesticated.
By who?
Okay. Well, family members. I was like, I even got a compliment on my, what was it? Dressing. No, not dressing. Gravy.
Okay.
I was like, that's a compliment coming from you. And because, she usually does it, is my aunt. And so, yeah, it turned out great.
The one with the stuffing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
High praise.
It was absolutely great. So, yeah, how about yours?
When was Christmas? Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, we went down Wednesday and stayed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we went back up here to buy my car, but we wanted Luke's dad to come with us anyway, so came up here and bought the car, and then we dropped Luke's car off at our apartment and then went back down because we had another thing Sunday. And then we got back Sunday, and it was nice, though. Seeing all the family and finally having a car has been amazing.
Yeah,
I've been really enjoying it. I've been trying to, go somewhere every day just to really remember the joy of my freedom that I haven't had in so long.
Yeah, it's been a couple months.
It's been since October, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long time. So anyways, it's good to have a car. I'm feeling very grateful for all the Christmas things. And I feel unemployed because I've been out of work for so long.
Yeah, how long has it been?
Well, I was off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday was a weekend. And I worked Monday and Tuesday. But I had yesterday and today off too. So I'm barely working. It's crazy. But I'm a salary employee.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh, wait, I also need to say this doesn't matter to you, but it matters to me. I saw this TikTok of someone celebrating that all of the big holidays are on Saturdays this year.
I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, no, you don't get it. As a corporate employee, all of my paid holidays are just weekends. I don't get the 3-day weekends or the paid days off now. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It's going to be the worst year ever. Because I can at least look forward to the Mondays that are guaranteed off.
Yeah.
Memorial Day, Labor Day. But I'm like, you mean all the national holidays are on the weekend? So I don't even get
Yeah, I did see that.
my free PTO. I was really sad when I saw that because I was like, dang, I thought 2026 was going to be my year.
Be my year.
Yeah. Anyways, so also last night we stayed up. I was like, I gotta at least stay up till midnight. New Year's Eve, I barely made it, by the way. I was falling asleep at midnight.
Yeah.
But we stayed up and watched the Eternal movie. Have you heard of that?
Mm-mm.
It's really good. You need to watch it. I sobbed like a baby. So pretty much the premise is this old couple, they're, I don't know, they've been married for 60 something years, and the husband passes away. But in this reality, when you die, you get to choose an eternity. And so you go to this waiting place you have a week to choose between all these different eternities, mountain world, beach world, all the different things you could think of. They have an eternity for you. And so he chooses to wait on his wife until she dies in that place. You can get a job there, as a cleaner, and wait on a loved one if you really want to. So he chooses to wait. Well, then his wife dies, and she gets there, and they're like gonna choose their eternity together. But she had been married before, and he died at war, and he had waited 64 years for her. And so now she has to choose between the man she was married to for 64 years or the man that she never got to experience the full life with.
Oh, wow.
Wrecks you.
Eternal?
Yes. I was at, you can ask Luke, he was like, are you okay? Because I was like sobbing my eyes out because it just hits you how beautiful love is. Like, I'm like, I could cry thinking about it because there's also this part where you can go, it's like a movie theater and your she gets to test out an eternity with both of them pretty much. They make an exception for her and say, okay, we'll give you a trial with both of your husbands and see which one you want to choose. And so anyway, she gets to go into like this hall where you get to relive all your memories. I don't want to spoil it, but it was so cute. I was like, this is so beautiful.
What platform is it on?
Well, Luke has the like hijacked fire stick.
Oh, yeah. We do too.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's on there.
Okay. I'm like,
whatever platform you use for your jailbroken fire stick.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know if it's jailbroken, but we have the just look up a movie. It finds all like the so
all
you don't have to go through all the trash websites.
Yes.
You know?
Well, we tried to watch it when it first came out, and it was literally a guy like recording on his cell phone in the movie theater. Like people kept walking in front of the screen.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know this is gonna be a really good movie, so we need to wait until someone does a better bootleg of it.
There you go.
Anyway, so we waited, and there's a pretty good one out now.
Oh, did it come out this year?
Yes. It's so good.
Not this year. Last year.
Last year, yes. Anyways, it had me like sobbing. It was really, really beautiful. Anyways, I don't like subscribe. Obviously, I'm a Christian, so I don't like believe you get to choose your own eternity.
Yeah.
But
it's cute.
But like the thought of like, I don't know, like what would you choose in that scenario? I was like, this is why I would never remarry if you died. Because imagine this happens to me, I would be distraught. What would you choose? I was like, halfway through the movie I was like, this is my worst nightmare.
Literally.
This is the
Don't
worst.
make me choose.
The worst thing that could ever happen to me is to choose between like my two great loves. Anyways, whatever, I only got one, so that's fine.
Wild.
Anyways, it was a really good movie. If you guys are listening and you haven't watched that movie, please go watch it. I haven't cried like that since I watched the have you seen 5 Feet Apart?
No.
Oh my gosh, that one's really sad too. it's two people fall in love, but they both have terminal illness.
Oh, I might have seen like a
has
cover
Cole
or
Sprouse in
something.
it. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I cried a lot watching that one.
No, I don't watch a lot of movies.
I really like tragedies. I know that's
Clearly.
odd, but I love things that make me feel strong emotions. But I think it's because like I don't have anything crazy happening to me.
Yeah, you push down all the day to day.
Yeah, so like I just need to feel something really dramatic. That's why I like sad books, because you get to like feel.
I get it. I know what episodes to turn on Grey's. Not anymore. I don't watch it anymore, but
okay. The specific episode.
Yeah, it's like if you really need a good cry.
Yeah.
Just put it on.
Sometimes you just need to cry.
I get it. Yeah.
I love to cry, honestly. It's good for you.
Good release.
Okay, sorry, that was a lot.
You're fine.
I really enjoyed that.
This is what this is for.
This is just the chit chat episode.
Yeah, it's a chit chat episode to get to know me and Abby for real.
For realsies. So, anyways, we had a good time watching that movie. Luke was like, I wish I could cry like that, because he's just a man. I don't know. They just don't cry like we do.
Yeah, I feel like you explaining it, I'm like, oh, I could watch this with James. But now I'm like, probably not. You probably think it's real cheesy.
Yeah.
Like,
they did a very good job of making it like comedic at the same time, though. Like they kept like because it was like an older couple and they died, so they kept like the old couple banter, which was so cute.
Yeah,
because they're like
great.
bickering in the car with each other.
That's awesome. Yeah,
it was really cute.
I might look into it. We were gonna watch something together
tonight.
I don't know.
I'd recommend it.
I was gonna watch. Yeah.
So yeah, that's been my year. The end of my year. I think that's all I did this end of year, which was a good end of year.
I made it slightly to midnight. I think my eyes were very closed at midnight.
Mine were closed for sure.
Literally, James was like, "You have to stay up," and I was like, "No, I don't.
No, I don't.
I went to bed last year. Why do I have to stay up?"
That's
this
the
year?
best way to enter the New Year's, by sleeping.
But I ended up going through paperwork and trying to plan out my garden and
Oh yeah,
all these things, and so I stayed up. But it was like 11:51. I'm sitting at the table falling asleep, and I was like, literally, like hand in head. I was like, I gotta go to bed.
So you start planting your garden now?
So I printed off. I got this free. Okay, fun fact about Emily.
Okay.
You're not gonna be shocked at all.
Okay, yeah. Planting a garden?
No.
Oh.
Anything online that's like free garden planner, free
Yes.
recipe book, free whatever.
Emily has emailed me a 300-page PDF of a cookbook before.
Yes, that I got
Yeah.
free. But yeah, so it's this garden lady. I have a lot of her books. I should just read those because it'll probably tell me everything. But she gave out a free planner, like a 17-day thing where each day you do a different activity towards working towards your garden. I should start indoor seeds probably April. So not now, but
okay.
The garden outside has lettuce growing and broccoli and
right
stuff
now.
Like that, yeah.
That's really cool. Well, like those are winter.
Yes,
crops.
they love the cold.
Yeah, because I was seeing a thing of this lady like harvesting kale.
Yeah.
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 I wish Aldi sold just kale because I feel like I need to eat more of it because it's like so nutrient dense. Like it has so many good things in it.
So I don't know what you would put it in, but you could buy frozen bags.
That's true. Well, I think I need to slip it into smoothies and
Yeah.
stuff because I feel like I will eat kale salad like if it's like a Caesar, but I feel like it kind of negates it if I'm just dousing it in dressing.
Yeah,
but most things like that, if it's in a smoothie, I won't like taste it. You know,
yeah, no,
because
yeah.
I put like a lot of peanut butter in my smoothies. Did I tell you I made my own peanut butter?
No.
It's really good. I'll let you taste some in a minute. But oh my gosh, there's a stink bug. I don't know. It's just all the stuff in peanut butter that you buy. I've been trying to be more whole foods.
I know.
But if I drink a smoothie every day and I'm putting all that in the smoothie, I'm like, well, if I just like the taste of peanut butter, then I just need to make my own without all the
no, that's awesome.
hydrogenated oil and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much you just food process peanuts until it turns into peanut butter.
Which is crazy because I had a huge bag of raw peanuts.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what am I going to do with this?
I think you could do roasted or I don't know if you can do raw. But you could roast them.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I just got like plain roasted peanuts and then ground them. And you can like add honey if you want it sweeter.
That's so awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I was planning out my garden. And I mean, we did the whole Happy New Year kiss. It was just early. I just had to go to bed.
Luke set a timer at 11:30 for like a minute countdown so we could do that. Because my eyes were slowly closing for like 30 minutes.
I was like, I can't do this. Plus, I was getting up early. So I was like, yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, for real.
I gotta do this. But, so yeah. Let's recap our year. Let's do a goodness, struggles, trials, whatever. I feel like this is a get to know us, and I just ask. Well, I'll pray too. We can pray. But I'll pray us in, and then I want to hear about it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dear God, thank you so much for just allowing us space to be friends and to talk and conversate about your goodness and the perseverance that we have had over the last year individually, but walking with you. And I just pray that throughout this conversation, we glorify you, we honor you, and as we reflect, we just remember how great you truly are. I pray for grace as we do talk about these things. Whatever might come up, might be personal, might be intimate, and we just pray for grace throughout this time because we are human. Amen.
Amen.
What?
Anyways, yeah. So I was thinking about what I was a year ago. I was planning a wedding it's only been a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a whole year ago.
Mm.
Can you believe that? It feels like
No.
so long ago. Because I had just got engaged like this time last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was planning a wedding. So I think my biggest moments this year were probably getting married. And then I don't know. I think the hardest thing I had to do was finding a new church. That was a lot. That was so exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started this podcast last year.
Yeah.
Those were my 3 highlights. I don't know if they weren't all good, but my 3 biggest things I went through, I think.
Yeah.
This
Those
past
are pretty
year.
big. Mine. Had a baby.
Yes, you did. Almost exactly a year ago.
Yeah. Birthday next week. Went back to the hospital with said baby.
Mm-hmm.
Which wasn't good, but a good God moment for me. And then, yeah, I mean, the podcast, I was thinking about it actually earlier this morning. I was like, we're still doing it. Like, we're doing this thing.
Yeah, we've been doing it for like 5 months.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, 5 months almost.
Crazy.
6 months.
So, yeah.
It's been an exciting year. There's been a lot of like little things that have happened too this year, but it's just been like a lot of learning, I think. I think there's been so much change this year that it's like kind of hard to like stay caught up. That's why I feel like this year went by so fast, because I feel like I never got a chance to like catch up with anything that was happening, because planning a wedding's a lot, and then like you get married and then like immediately got a puppy, immediately started an internship.
You did it, yeah.
While working. So like summer was crazy, and then started finding a new church while school starting back, starting a podcast. It was just a lot.
So what do you think what did you learn? What do you think God was trying to...
I think that, yeah, I think I'm still learning that... Well, number one, I have to make time for God no matter the chaos, which is hard. Very, very hard. Because, like, even getting married is different because, like, there's no, like, my space, my time. Because, like, before I got married, I had my morning routine every morning. And, like, getting married, it's completely different now.
Yeah.
Because, like, Luke goes to work so much earlier than I ever used to have to even wake up. And so, anyways, things are just a lot different in general now. And so balancing, like, here is my time to spend with God. We need to spend time with God together. Like, it's a whole bunch of different things to think about. And it's also weird getting married to, like, navigate. When do I do my hobbies? When do you do your hobbies? Or do we always spend all our time together? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like weird things that you never think about.
Yeah.
That are like, oh, I didn't expect that we would actually be together all the time. It's not a bad thing. It's just different.
Absolutely.
It's so different.
It's an adjustment.
Because, like, I used to just sit in my bed and read for 12 hours a day if I wanted to. And now I'm like, oh, I have a completely different life now. So it's a big adjustment, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And also a puppy is a lot more than you ever think it would be.
It was tough walking through that with you. It was like newborn stage for baby all over.
I truly never thought having a puppy would be this hard. I don't know. Like, maybe it's because I grew up with like a big yard and they were constantly like running and tiring themselves out. Or like I was always at school. I never saw how hard it is to have a puppy. I did not know how hard it is to have a puppy.
Is your mom the type that's like, told you so?
No, like, I think puppies have been easy for her too because we had other dogs. So it's like they kind of teach each other at some point. Like, the other dogs just tell them how it is and they get it. Or like they have other dogs to play with.
Yeah.
So like all of our time goes to like tiring our dog out.
Abby's at the dog park daily
at this point. Yeah. And it's still not enough. Obviously, he's drooling over an apple right now. So, yeah, it is a lot getting a dog, but I think it's like a good, I don't know. It's good that we kind of were used to that the second we got married.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's also the thought of like, were you glad you immediately had children? Or because like some people say, oh, I want time with just my husband, but it's like, then do you get too used to that and like too used to having
yeah,
because like I feel like there's benefit to having a child earlier, because if you do, that's kind of all your marriage knows, and it's like built on that, like knowing how to be close even with all the chaos, whereas like having a baby would like start you back over.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know. So well, we have to do a marriage episode. I do know that. But to preview that, I guess James and I didn't wait to move in and to do all those things prior to marriage. So technically we did have the time.
Yeah.
But you mentioned how in marriage it's like, oh, are we going to spend all our time together? Like, when do you do your hobbies? That changed when we got married.
Oh, really?
Yes, because prior to getting married, I would go and do whatever until whenever, and then come home and whatever. And it did change. But yeah, so we got pregnant immediately after getting married, which is a God thing.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Got married immediately. Got married, got pregnant immediately. And looking back, you know, there's parts of me that's like, we didn't do a honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get the whole honeymoon phase of like our marriage.
Yeah.
But we had it prior. So it was kind of a little backwards.
Yeah.
Looking back, I'm glad we got pregnant when we did. And like, I love my kids. I don't regret them at all. But I don't think we needed that time. But I think we're trying to find it now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what, like, I think it's great that you, like, obviously I know you don't regret your, I think it's just interesting to think about different, like, mindsets that people have about that sort of thing. I do think that if you wait too long, you might not want to. Yeah, because, like, at some point, it's like,
you get so used to your routine.
Yeah, like, you don't, and a baby like disrupts everything.
Like a puppy.
That's how I got there on that mind track, because like me and Luke, it's funny, we talk about this sometimes. We had like 2 weeks before we got Mav when we got married, and it got to the point where we're like, what do we do now? Because like we just had so much free time together, and it was just like staring at each other with nothing to do. So like a puppy gives you a lot to do. You're never bored. Because, like, there's always something to take care of.
It's like a kid.
And it kind of makes you cherish, like, the quiet time a little more. Because, like, before it was just like, okay, I'm going to go read a book. Like, there's just nothing. What are
you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? You know, watch the 30th movie this week? You know? Anyways. But we also have a lot less time together now because Luke's job is so much more demanding now. But all good changes this year, I would say.
Yeah.
And so... But also, it'll all change again once I graduate and get a different job and like all that too.
That's consistent.
Change is the only thing consistent. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think overall.
So
that's my big lesson. I think I just need to learning how to keep my relationship with God consistent no matter what's happening around me is something I'm learning.
Which, let me just say, as an outsider who's not with you every single day, I think Abby's a rock star in my brain. I'm like, Abby's
my
Christian
Bible reading plan would
star.
say otherwise at this point. It is off the rails.
I just want to say, I started that Bible study. It's a lot.
Oh, how many is it a day?
It's a lot. So it's 4 books.
Of the Bible?
Yes.
Whole books?
Not whole books. But like,
I was like, oh my God.
No. Okay, so let me...
They're really speedrunning it.
Let me tell the viewers. Our church, my church, is reading the Bible in a year. Okay? So this morning, I read Genesis chapters 1 and 2. Matthew, I think 1 through 3. Maybe. Proverbs 1 through 6.
Wow, that's a lot.
And then Psalms 1 through 6. I got up at 4 because the kid woke me up. But I got up at 4 and I was like, I'm up. I'm going to do this. I'm committing to this. I'm falling asleep through Psalms because it's like, and I haven't read Proverbs yet because it's a lot.
Oh, no, it's all a lot. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot. But he said... prior to this, he wanted to put practical in with like
Yeah.
the history part. So that's why we're doing Psalms and Proverbs too, I guess, in this section. But they're all like that. Like, you're reading about 4 different books, basically. It's going to be a lot.
That
As
is
I
a
was
lot.
referencing, I was like,
Yeah, that's overwhelming. Yeah. That's
it's gonna
why
be.
I'm like, well, I've said this before, like I'm excited to just get to take it slow
Yeah.
because there is beauty in like reading the whole Bible in a year because
Yeah.
you need to be educated. But like once you get done with it, it's like, I can read 1 chapter a day. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, anyways, I'm going to do it. But
Yeah, that's really exciting.
outsider looking in, I'm like, Abby's a Christian rock star.
I'm trying, girl. Struggling, but we're trying. It's definitely, yeah. I feel like always it's an upward trajectory, which is good. Because, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I've ever, like, completely fallen off the bandwagon. But it is hard to, like, even, I think it's hard for me to remember that, like, routines can change and that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, a lot of times I base my, like, success off of how good my checklist is every day. I think we're both like that.
Yeah.
So, like, wake up, do this, and this before 8 a.m. I'm on track.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if not, I'm not doing so hot. And so, anyways, just finding that routine is harder because, like, I also, like, we have a whole house now. Like, I'm not just doing one little dorm room of, like, chores. There's a lot more going on. And so, gotta find time for all those things. So, yeah, it's all been good change, I think, this year. I'm definitely excited for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your lesson this year?
I feel like I've had a lot. I feel like it was a year of growing, getting uncomfortable and growing. Because we walked through a few different situations, maritally, financially, and then kid-wise. But I think my lesson this whole year has been to truly surrender.
Yeah.
To, like, truly surrender it all. Because I can honestly say, because I also got rebaptized this past year.
Yeah, you did.
And
that was so cool. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and so it was one of those things where this year specifically, I have truly been investing into my walk with Christ.
Yeah.
And so with that comes a bunch of challenges and, like, warfare, trials, like, whatever label you want to put on it. And so I think for me, this whole year has truly been little moments of surrender, like surrendering the financial piece or the financial insecurity in one point, surrendering my husband and, like, wanting to change him, or life doesn't look like how I want it to. So surrendering that. And then with Samuel being in the hospital, which I just recently talked to someone about Christmas when I was volunteering at the church for Christmas. It came up. And just, just James mentioned it. We went to that fancy dinner this past week.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. And he was telling his high school buddy about it, or college buddy about it. And I just started, like, getting super emotional at the table, just reflecting on that moment and that situation. And to know my son now, like, if you meet him, he's the greatest little being in the whole wide world.
He's so joyful.
God is just wrapped in this baby. And I think I needed that moment, as heartbreaking as it was, to surrender everything.
Yeah.
And to be, like, truly in the hospital floor being like, God, these are your children. Do with it as you wish. And if you choose to take him, help me be okay with that. Yeah. And that's the hardest prayer I think a mother ever has to say. Is, like, take this child, because you think you have all this control. And, like, if you just parent them right, or discipline them correctly, or disciple, or feed them this, or stay away from red dyes, or breastfeed, or formula, or, like, you think you have this illusion of control.
Yeah.
When you really don't.
Yeah.
And so I needed God's heart in that hospital room to truly transform my walk with Christ for the rest of the year and for forever, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it definitely was hard to see Samuel like that for sure. But he is so joyful now and
he's gonna be one.
Walking soon.
Yeah, he's gonna be one.
Basically walking.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild to see. Like, even looking back on old pictures, the reel that we had posted popped up, and I just remember, as clear as day, just remember everything. Everything. But what I want to remember from that is not just the pain, but the goodness of God's heart in it too. Like, I tell everyone I talk to about that situation now of like, I got a different side of God's heart that I didn't even know I needed, that I didn't even know existed. In terms of like, that was easily the hardest thing I've ever had to walk through. Not even my alcoholism. Because, like, whatever. This was the hardest thing I've had to walk to date. And God just showed up and showed out. And I'm so grateful for it. Because I have this beautiful, happy son who's laughing and wants to walk and refuses to say dada. And it's, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun and great. But I needed that breaking point to truly grow as a Christian. And to,
I think even like some of that is such a reminder to me. Like, it reminds you how beautiful and precious life is. And it makes you appreciate things so much more even. Like, we take so many things for granted until those things are rocky. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I've been taking this for granted for so long. Or like, it just takes one little thing to remind you and ground you and like, oh my gosh, this is so much more important than I've been, like, this deserves so much more attention than I've been assigning it. Or like all these things. Because even when you're going through that, you're like, no, I just need to spend time with my kids. That's it. Like, that's all that really matters to me. Because it was like, it could have been taken from you in that moment, and it made it much more important to you. So I think even those things, God knows that we need a reminder of like how important things are, or, you know, whatever it might be. Yeah. God definitely has a way of bringing us back to like, hey, this is what's important here.
And has he.
Oh, yeah.
Like, has he truly shifted because that was one of the hardest things. Like, I'm a doer. I'm a checklister.
Yeah.
Today, I'm like, if I could get dinner in the crock pot before I go record,
that would be
I'm
awesome.
good to go. Like, I'm set. So the checklist, but I had to rest and I had to be still. And so surrender and truly being still.
Yeah.
And not feeling like I have to do something are easily just two of the bigger lessons I've had to learn this year.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. What is one thing you're leaving behind in 2025?
Oh.
I've been thinking about this a lot.
Have you? Okay. Yeah. Well, you go first. Let me think. What am I going to leave? You go.
The one thing I'm leaving behind in 2025 is, I'm going to try to leave this behind in 2025. Friendships that I have to babysit.
Okay.
That's something I've been, okay. I think this happens to me a lot. Like, I'll invest a lot in friendships and give a lot into them, and then the same thing won't be reciprocated, or like I don't know, I'm not as valued as I value people, and that hurts me. But then the other side happens as well, where like I'm giving, and they're taking.
Yeah.
And it feels like I'm responsible for the entire like friendship, if that makes sense. I just don't have energy for that anymore. Like, if I can't, number one, I don't have the time to like constantly be giving something to a friendship. I do well with low maintenance friendships in general. Yeah. But if people ask, I give. And that's I need to work on saying no too in 2026. I really need to work on that. But Luke gets to hear it all the time. I'm like, I'm just so tired of like trying to do all these things for everybody, and it's still like not enough for with every relationship probably ever. People experience this of like, oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard to get this approval of whoever, and it's not worth it, number one. And number 2, like, just exhausts you.
Yeah.
So anyways, I think I just need to let go of what people think of me so much, because I feel like that's what it is. I just try to do too much to improve what people think of me, and then I'm like really sad about it that I'm not getting it back. But at the same time, I need friendships that are less overall.
I get it.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, both sides of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm giving too much, but at the same time, I need relationships that require less in general.
No, I absolutely. I think require less, but feel okay that way.
Yeah,
is
like
the difference.
Yes,
of what, yeah,
for sure. Like, I just, I don't want to feel like I'm like responsible for every day of yours, like how good every day of yours is going. I can't do that anymore. I just don't have it. I've lost a few friendships in 2025, but we're surviving.
Yeah.
At this point. That was tough too. But I feel like every year that happens. So it's like
this year was tough.
This year was tough.
Tough in that category.
Tough on the friendship category.
Yeah. It really was.
But we're doing better. And no, we're about to start a new small group too in 2026. So that's exciting. Make some new friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
It's odd. I was having a conversation with James's buddy about friendships the other day. Literally Tuesday. I think for me, it's feeling guilty for disconnecting.
Yeah.
I think I need to leave that behind. I have this urgency of like, if someone texts me, I have to text back immediately. Or if I get a notification, I have to look at it immediately. And it's not urgent.
Yeah.
It can wait. And the thing I need to let go of is feeling guilty for that.
Yeah, for sure. I think you do too. You're a busy mom.
Right.
You respond to me more than I respond to you.
Wow.
Especially this past week. I think I went 24 hours without answering.
That's right. Abby's one of my favorite humans. That's partially why. But you're also a super low maintenance friend. So it goes in my thing I'm leaving goes in relationship with that. I've had friendships over the last 5 years of, feeling like if I didn't text them back for a day or a couple hours.
Oh, like you were done?
Not I was done, but like, this guilt inside of me of like, well, now is it going to be awkward? Like, whatever. Because it felt like that pressure of, well, I haven't texted you back in a while. I've been on my phone, maybe looking on social media, reposting something, or just checking. But it's really hard as a mom or just someone busy. You read something and you're like, I'm going to respond. Yeah. But then something else happens and it pulls your attention. Maybe I have ADHD. Don't know. Never got tested. But it's like...
We all got it at this point.
Yeah, but it's like something else grabs your attention, and then little do I know, it's the next day. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to text them back. Like, I really thought that I did. But then it's awkward. Then I feel awkward because it's like, ooh, it's going to look like I don't care about you, which is not the case at all.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think, like, I'm super okay of like the low maintenance side. I think I struggle when I don't feel like chosen as a friend. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thought about.
Yes, because like I feel I try to put so much intention. Like I don't value as much like texting time as I do in person time. And when I don't feel valued in person, that's when I really, really have a hard time. Because I'll like drop everything for this person and like make sure they have a place to go when they're sad. But that's not reciprocated on the other side. I'm like, really, dude? Like, I did so much for you. Like, and you can't, like, you know nothing about what I'm going through, but like, I'm helping you through everything. That's what I struggle so hard with. Cause I'm like, okay, text me back. Don't text me back. Great. But like, ask me about my day. Like when you see me, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I struggle so hard with like meaningful friendship because I just crave that so much.
I'm going to ask you a tough question.
Okay.
Because it just came to my brain.
Okay.
You're good at these. I'm not so good at these. At what point, and this is a learning opportunity for me, I think, but at what point is it like, okay, maybe I'm meant to serve this person?
Yeah.
or witness to this person.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Versus being
No, yeah. Luke is hearing this and laughing because we talk about this all the time. Because I will like be on the verge of tears of like, I just cannot keep giving. Like, I'm so exhausted. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't stop, even though it sucks. Because I just try to pray that like God is the one helping me feel seen and heard.
Yeah.
Because I think that's reflected in the Bible too. Like, the world's not going to understand you. The world's not going to get your point of view. And it's not meant to. God's supposed to understand you and defend you when you need to be defended. And so I try to rest on that. But fleshly, it's hard to not feel like all of my friendships are reciprocated. Like, it's like they're just there to get something from me is when I struggle really hard. And so... But I mean, a lot of those people, like, I keep in my life because I do feel like I have something to give to them.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody can give in the season of life they're in. And it's hard to realize that. Yeah. Like, I think that's why I never, like, take it to someone out of hurt or anything, because I get it. Like, yeah, I've been in places where I just need to receive. Yeah. But it sucks really bad.
Absolutely, yeah. And I just want
so bad. But I'm going to try to limit that this year.
I'm just going to asterisk.
I'm definitely not the type of person to be like, I'm cutting you off.
No, yeah, no.
And
you're
so
not that.
I try to give as much as I can to people, but at some point it's like I don't even want to see them. I'm so exhausted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, at some point I just get exhausted by the constant, you know?
Which I want to asterisk, little side note, I'm not blaming you or faulting you at all. I support.
Oh, no, I know you're not. Yeah.
But I also want to say that if a friendship or a relationship is more exhausting than a two-way street, I mean, it kind of is what it is, right?
Yeah, I think I'm just like, I'm letting them go. I'm not keeping them with a closed fist anymore.
I get it.
Because I feel like at some point I'm also the one trying to pull them back to like get that validation or whatever. Because I think some part of me also thinks it feels good to be needed. Yeah. And I have to let go of that. Because like I just can't. I'm like, oh, I'm tired of giving. But I'm like, oh, I wish people would, you know, need me all the time. And I'm like, okay, you got to pick one. Yeah. So I'm trying to pick one.
I get it. Oh,
it feels good to be important. But at the same time, it's exhausting to try to keep everybody's eggs in their baskets for them, you know?
I'm also realizing that I have let some friendships go, or not even let them go, like cutting them off. I just haven't put in as much effort. As a mom with 3 little kids and staying home, I'm realizing how limited my time really is. Yeah. Or how valuable it is. And so I'm choosing who or what to invest that time in. Yeah. And this past year, I've chosen to not invest it in a few different areas. Not because I don't care about the person or the thing, but because we're not equally yoked. And we don't really see eye to eye on a lot of things. Yeah. Not just little things like that I can overlook. And I'm not saying that I can only be friends or in community with people who we agree 100% on things. But drastic things or things that just continue to pop up and pop up and pop up. Yeah. It became exhausting.
Yeah. Well, I think also it's important. Like,
I want
your
to
inner
be friends,
circle, you know.
I want to be friends with people who sharpen me.
Yeah.
With people who hold me accountable and they're like, Emily, what you just did isn't okay. Yeah. Like, what you're saying isn't okay.
Yeah. No, I get that for sure. Yeah, I think it's also like, I think of it in terms of like a church building metaphor. Like, in the church, there will be a bunch of people you disagree with. But who you choose to go to lunch with and eat dinner with every day is like a different story. Like, we're all called to like worship God together and not cause quarrels between each other. But that doesn't mean that, like, at some point it's not beneficial to be in each other's close circle. Yeah. Like, we're just harming each other.
Absolutely.
I think it's wise to be able to let go of friendships too. I think there's wisdom in that.
When they stop serving you, absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of letting go, we both actually changed churches.
Yeah,
in
we
2025.
It was a lot. Yep.
how do you feel now? Like, now that you're not in the thick of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of on the other side, you're not comfortable, but you're like, you're there. Looking back, what's your review?
I think I still think about this a lot because it was such a strong, like, godly conviction. I still think maybe I was being over dramatic and like hastily left. You know what I'm saying? But I know also that is, it's kind of more confirmation to me that it was God that I didn't want to leave. Because like
your flesh was like, I want to stay.
My flesh wanted to stay really bad.
Yeah.
But in my gut, I knew I needed to leave. And I think that's why sometimes it's like a weird head and heart conversation I have. I'm like, did I need to leave? But like, I'm like, no, I know God was telling me I needed to go. And even if that was just because it, like, my season there was over, I don't know. The journey of finding a church was a lot because I'm so picky. But it was really exhausting, I think, at some point too. Bless you. Because I think also me and Luke, I talked about this a little bit on the podcast. Sometimes we didn't like know what we were both going into it looking for. Because like some weeks I would walk out and be like, oh, I loved it. And he'd be like, eh. And then the next week it would be flipped around.
I remember that. Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, what do we actually want? And I figured we're on the same page. Like, for the most part, it's just some of it was just pure vibe. You know, both of us just weren't vibing at the same time. And that's fine, too. But anyways, the church that we're at now, I kind of wasn't vibing the first week.
Yeah, I remember.
I wasn't because they charged me for coffee.
Espresso. Let's preface.
No, it was nice coffee, but they charged me for it, which I know now that it goes to missions, which is like, okay, great. They're not like just pocketing the cash. But anyway, I was like, what kind of church charges for coffee? Anyways, it wasn't super expensive or anything like that. I'm not saying that.
Just a shock.
It was just a shock. And I was like, oh, I need to pay. Okay. And then, anyways, the more we go, I loved the pastor from the start. And I loved the worship from the start. But every time you go to a new church, it's a bit of an adjustment because it's a new culture, kind of. Anyways, the people there are very, very friendly. And we've gotten to be on know their name basis with quite a few people, which is really good.
That's awesome.
It's really hard for me still to want to completely invest because I don't know if we're going to be changing again in June or not, depending on where we move. I'm not sure where we're moving in June, so that's up in the air, but it's hard to like dive in fully when I'm like,
do younger people go there?
Oh yeah, they have a young married group.
Nice.
Yeah. I know.
All right. I'm just going to throw it out there. You should totally do it, even if you are moving.
Well, I can't. It's on Wednesday. So I think they launch in the fall. In August. So I think if we're still there, I'm going to do it in the fall. Yeah. But I think I'm okay for now, just like being there on Sundays. I really enjoy it. It's very good. And they keep a constant rotation of pastors, which is fun. Like... Because I like that about my old church too. All the different pastors would speak. And it's fun because like one guy does a complete like nerd style speaking, which is fun. Like lots of quotes and facts of like the time and stuff like that. And then other people are just completely in a like spiritual, like speak more about the spiritual side of things. So it's great to have like a bunch of different speakers. I really enjoy when churches do that. And I love the worship so much.
That's great. And
I want to be involved with it, but I think I just need to be there for now. I think God's telling me to just be at the church. Just be a part of the church for a bit. And so I guess we'll see what happens in June. I think we're just moving to Marietta. We can't afford Dunwoody for sure. Oh, we can't afford the place Luke works for sure. So we're not moving there. So I think we're just going to move a little further south.
All right.
And south of the traffic.
Yeah.
So if so, I think we're going to stay there because it's not too far of a drive from... We used to drive a lot further, that's for sure.
Yeah, you did. Travel was not an issue for you. So I do, though. I was encouraged with our new church to jump in with both feet.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely have to every extent that I could.
Yeah.
To the point where my whole family volunteered on Christmas Eve to serve. And
What did you do?
we handed out candles for the candlelight
okay.
service.
Cute.
And Lily and Kinsley were there with us, and it was super sweet.
That is super sweet.
So it was really good. But I went in with 2 feet, and it was a really good experience so far.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Did you say what you're leaving behind?
Yeah. I think feeling guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling guilty about disconnecting.
That's right.
About focusing on what God really, I feel like, has laid on my heart to really focus on.
Yeah, it's good to not, like, it's easy to feel guilty about what God's telling you to do because you think it might, like, impact someone else. That's a good thing to try to do. It's just like, God told me so. Later.
See, but I'll go there for a second. Part of me is like, am I just trying to justify it?
Yeah.
You know, that's where discernment has to come in. And
that's
like,
true.
Truly walking with the Lord on like, is this a cop-out? Like, is this just me?
The Lord will make it abundant. I'm a firm believer.
That's the truth.
So, every time God has really wanted to tell me something, I had no question God was trying to tell me something.
That's true. I'm like, tell me again.
Yeah.
Show me again.
Yeah. Confirm that 3 times.
Yeah. This isn't testing you. I'm just curious.
That's hilarious.
Just want to be sure.
Yeah.
So, overall, though, it's been a great year.
It has been a good year.
It's been a painful year of growing, but I feel like I've personally learned a lot about myself and what I truly value.
Me too. This has definitely been an adulting year for me.
It has.
I've learned lots about being an adult this year. So,
welcome.
I'm not sure I'm happy about it, but I've learned a lot.
You got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even started.
That's not true.
Anyway, this has been good.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. We will see you guys in the next episode. We're recording 2 today. So,
whoop, whoop.
The next episode is going to be about what's coming up this coming year.
Yes. Intentions and
the resolutions. Yeah. Okay. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening today. If you found this episode helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe, leave a rating, or even write us a review. It's a simple way to help others find the podcast and to be encouraged in their faith too. Until next time, take care and keep seeking Jesus.